Looks like we made another week. So the regime got some wins today. While the Supreme Court did not make a ruling if an executive order was unconstitutional or not, they focused more on if the district court judges had the authority to block Trump administration's policies nationwide through preliminary injunctions. So what does all of that mean? Well, let's go back and see what's going on with the federal staff right now regarding the reorgs and rifts. We all know that January 20th, Trump came in, kicking the door, waving the 4-4. And he dropped the Government Efficiency Workforce Optimization Initiative to essentially downsize the government through rifts. Then a district court judge issued a preliminary injunction in May, halting all mass layoffs across about 20 agencies. The judge's ruling emphasized that, hey, Trump, you need to get congressional authorization and not just throw out these executive orders to fire people. Also in May, the Ninth Circuit Court upheld that injunction. The courts are stepping up and holding democracy in place. And then here he come in June, appealing to the Supreme Court, urging the justices to lift the injunctions from the lower courts and to allow for the mass layoffs. The Supreme Court put out a brief requesting a stay, and in that brief, they invoked a pivotal footnote, which basically keeps the injunctions remaining in place for now. So we had a stay. We in the kitchen. We gonna cook. Let us cook. So, that's pretty much where we're at today. As I said earlier, he had some wins today, and I'm sure you all saw with the birthright citizenship ruling, which basically just, I don't know what our Supreme Court is doing. He just opening it up just to get, this administration has the most power than any other presidential administration has had. And I'm still processing the birthright citizenship one as whatever. That was another win that he had, the birthright citizenship. I don't really see the Supreme Court, if they're going to allow for that, we're at a stay now, but if they're going to if they're going to back up, off the administration from that, then I think surely they're going to back up off of this, the injunctions for the go ahead for the reorganizations and the mass layoffs. So we in the kitchen cooking right now. We'll just see what comes. It was nice to see It was nice to see the courts hold and democracy being upheld. Trying to, but this administration, this regime ain't no joke. They. Hopefully the injunction will stand and the Supreme Court will focus on other actions they fight and other laws, other rules they're trying to make, and then they'll just overlook this and we'll just keep being at this standstill for a while, right on into the next administration. Hopefully that'll be the case, but if not, what comes next? Next, the Supreme Court would lift the injunction and, the administration would bulldoze through with whatever it is that they want to do, which would probably be swift, quickly, and before we could turn around and take a lunch hour, so we just rolling with the punches. But today, we good, we holding, and then we'll just see what's to come for our wonderful federal employees.
Have you ever been to London?
I forgot to mention, did you read where in the future, if not already now, one of the elements of the federal performance appraisal will be where you have to discuss your allegiance to, not your allegiance to, but you discuss where you support elements of the administration policy or executive orders, basically. That's going to be hard. I don't know what I'm going to pick, but I just think it's crazy that as a part of my performance appraisal for my job, that I have to write or defend how what I'm doing every day supports the president's initiative, not the people's, the president's initiatives and policy. I'm gonna have to go and find. There's about 300 executive orders out there. I'm gonna have to go and find